Action.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to a brand new episode, AJ and Joe Show. We're back.
Back in action.
Back in action. What's going on, AJ?
Not much, brother. Just chilling. You?
Not much, man.
You know, one thing that was kind of shocking was I was tripping out on the prices of the firework boxes. Have you seen that or no?
The only reason I know of it is because my sister got like a tiny, bro. It's like a tissue box with like 5-6 things in it, bro. Fucking $15.
Damn. Yeah, like I know, like the smaller one is like $100, like the variety pack that like used to probably be $20, $30.
Yeah, I can't even imagine what like the artillery shells cost nowadays because those fuckers were expensive when we were young.
Yeah. Well, I remember like you could get the good huge box for $100 back in the day, and that fucker's like a good $3.99 or some crazy shit.
It's so ridiculous.
But I was just like, yeah, man, it's shit's gotten way too pricey.
Maybe it's just the part of town I'm in, but it seemed like there was a lot less this year as far as like, you know, usually it's fucking 2 weeks before, 3 weeks after, you're still hearing bullshit. Like, I haven't really heard much since, and it wasn't really a lot before either. So, I don't know if people just don't got the fucking money.
I don't know, but so I haven't heard much after for sure. Not much either before, but it was pretty good day of.
Yeah.
Over here, yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean the day of it was okay.
It was like Baghdad. I was
Bombs
like, man,
over
this is what it sounds like when you live like in fucking Iraq and shit.
I really didn't hear much gunshots, surprisingly. I thought that would be up this year. But, and yeah, I know you probably don't hear none of that in Rio Rancho.
Just a bunch of fireworks.
Speaking of noise, did you see Rio Rancho started a noise ordinance?
I saw that.
It's pretty wild. Because they said there wasn't really a way for them to enforce it before. So now it's like a legit, like, they can enforce it.
They have a machine.
They have like a decibel meter.
So
and, no, go ahead.
They used to always come make us turn our music down when my cousin lived on Stagecoach right there.
Yeah.
We'd be like working on the yard in the middle of the day, bro, and one of the neighbors would always call the cops on us, and they would come make us fucking turn our music down in fucking middle of the day, bro.
Yeah. Well,
but it wouldn't fine us. Now they'll probably fine you if you're above the decibel thing, maybe, you know. Yeah. What I mean? If you're lucky, you'll get one warning. But
so it started on the 1st, and this is the article I read about it. It says, let's see. So if you go over that decibel limit during the day, residential areas have to keep the noise below 55 decibels. From 9 p.m. to 6 a.m. That goes down to 50 decibels, and that limits it to 10 continuous minutes. If it's more than that, you can get fined.
Yeah, that's crazy. You know what I hear loud as fuck a lot of times? Over here I don't hear music, but you know, like I'll hear like power tools and shit loud as fuck.
Well, that's
and it's like the same shit, yeah.
I guess it's anything. But I think people are a little bit more tolerable to that, you know, than if they heard fucking rap music, fucking
rap. You're working on your yard. Some rap crap.
Right? Yeah. Well, no, that's the thing. They want you to fucking, they want you to keep your yard clean, but if you got your leaf blower out in front, fucking louder than that for 10 minutes, they'll come and find your ass anyway.
Yeah.
You're fucked.
Yeah, they don't fuck around out here. Like I was telling you, shit's not even bad, and the code enforcer got my ass.
Yeah. They don't, and it's, you know, it's a good thing, I think.
Yeah, fuck yeah, it's a good thing.
Keep these fucking savages in check.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, man, fucking, what was I gonna say? Yeah.
I broke my rule. I went to the movies.
Uh-oh. What'd you see?
So I went right away. So I went like it's been a while. Like, but
it's been like 2 weeks, right? Since we recorded, almost 2 weeks.
2 weeks since we recorded, I think. But like I went like the day after the Friday night after we recorded. But so I went way the fuck out to the AMC in the South Valley.
Okay. How was it?
It was chill, but the seats kind of suck just because it's just regular seats, kind of, you know. Mm-hmm. I like recliners. The seats at Rio are nice.
So it's kind of similar to like the Cottonwood, the Windrock one. Like they're nice seats, but they don't recline.
Yeah, but they're kind of packed in too. That's what makes those. Yeah. That's what make them a little. But it was all good. But if I had to complain, that would be my one deal at the AMC is. That's not the only complaint though. I couldn't the food was fucking crazy, bro.
AMC.
So for they had a meal thing: 2 hot dogs, 1 soda, and a small popcorn, $30.
Is that good?
I thought that was expensive. Like, fuck, hot dogs, fuck, for $30.
So you said 2 hot dogs, 1 drink,
and 1 popcorn, small.
Yeah. Well, it has to be cheaper than if you bought them all individually, right? I mean,
yeah, but that's just something that I seen, and I was just shell shocked on the pricing of the food. I was like, I know it's pricey, but I'm like,
how were the dogs?
They were all right. They were good, but I'm just like, damn, like I think the dog meal was $25.
Okay.
So $24 for 2 hot dogs and 1 soda.
Wow.
But the tickets are a little cheaper.
Okay.
They're it was like $750 for the tickets. But after a couple dollars from charging online, it comes out to about $10. But I think if you just walk up, you can buy the $750 tickets.
Okay. And you
which
went,
I thought
you went
that
in the
was
evening?
yeah.
That's pretty
I thought
good.
that was affordable.
Yeah.
I went at 6 o'clock. That's past the daytime,
The
right?
matinee,
Yeah.
AMC's a big chain. I mean, we only have the one that you went to, but like everywhere else in the
Man,
country,
if you
those are big.
if you sneak in your own candy and buy a soda, I mean, you can get out of there for $13-14. That's not
good.
bad.
I've never been to that theater, but I've been down there, and like it's crazy, that whole shopping area they got down there. You saw it, and it seemed like a pretty chill area. I've been to that Walmart before because
It was packed, that area, bro.
Yeah.
When I was going to the theater, of course,
Okay.
it was like 5 o'clock. But
Yeah.
I was like, holy shit! Like this area, it was packed in.
when's the last
there.
time you'd been down there? Had you seen all
A
that shit that
while.
was built down there?
So sometimes, yeah, because sorry. Just so happens there's a jerky place down there that I like to, like during COVID and stuff, I would go get a bag of jerky sometimes. And but I guess that would be probably about 10 in the morning, and it wasn't as crazy. But
Yeah.
there's all kinds of shit though, huh?
Yeah, no, that's cool. What did you watch?
So that's another thing. So I had this, because remember the people were super ghetto last time I went to the theater, and I was pissed off, right?
Yeah.
I went and watched that new Kevin Costner, Horizon. it's called.
Horizon, okay.
An American Tale or
how was
something
it?
like that. It was good.
Yeah.
I liked it. But it was funny because in my head I was like, there probably won't be ghetto people at this movie. Just like because it's an old western, you know.
Yeah.
And
No.
I was right. Like,
Yeah,
theater was packed, bro, and everybody's quiet as fuck. But it was just a bunch of like
People that
I don't know.
If you're going,
Sounds fucked up.
no, it's not. If you're going to see something like that, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, and it's like a history movie, you know, like
you're
like,
going to actually watch it. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? You don't go to you don't buy a ticket to that to go sit on your phone. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So
That's cool.
So that being said, it was a good experience in the theater, and the movie was good.
That's going to be multiple parts. There's going
I've
to be
seen
a
that.
part 2 and 3, I think, that
shit.
they're already like
Nice.
in the process of making.
I saw part 2 comes out in October. No, sorry, August maybe or something soon.
Yeah.
But I didn't even think that there might be more. I just thought in my head it was like 2. Like I don't know why.
Yeah, I want to say there's going to be a third as well, but I don't know. It man, I like Kevin Costner. Anything that dude does.
It's a fucking good movie, and it's crazy. Like it plays with your mind, and I will say it jumps around a lot. That they're trying to fit a lot into the fucking. It's a 3-hour movie, but
So when does this time period? It's like the American frontier,
yeah, it's like when the wagon trains are coming here, and the natives are like fucking
pre Civil War or after the Civil War?
No, that's a good question.
Probably before. I'd imagine, right? Let me see.
When was the Civil War? 18 something.
Oh, 1884.
No, I think it might be after, bro.
Okay,
I think it might be like right after that.
I'm looking it up right now.
Yeah, it was after Civil War.
Okay, so
Does it show the year of the Civil War though?
so the plot centers around fictional characters and takes place in pre and post Civil War America and
Okay.
details the exploration of American West.
So it was
depicting
on the other
progress
side of the
them.
country. You know, this is on the other side of the country too, you know?
Yeah.
So- and at that time, I can imagine the other side of the country is like the other side of the world to us now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Without transportation, and so yeah, I'm assuming maybe like it said, the Civil War.
Well, because the majority of the Civil War obviously was on the eastern side
Yeah.
of the country. So yeah, okay.
But man, you know what? One comment I will say that I'm not saying it's good or bad or whatever. It's just a fact. Like, and I was surprised because of the way of the world is now about like racism and you know, like what is the word for it? Just like how it's like, I guess racism, but like, bro, they make the natives not look good in this movie.
Okay.
Like, it surprised the hell out of me.
You're surprised that the movie itself got away with.
Yeah, because
And
it makes it look like the wagon train and white people that come over to like settle in their
Oh,
land.
the poor whites. The poor whites.
I was like, dude, that makes the natives look like savages, bro.
Yeah.
Like, so this is what it. This is why. Without telling anybody too much, it's kind of like the basis of the story is it's like there's a flyer, and maybe it says in the movie, but I didn't catch it. In my head, it was like probably some rich guy on the top who you don't even know. Like, you know, like the rich guy in Cali that owns all the apartment complexes out here. Like, nobody knows like who this guy is, but you know, there's a fucking rich guy that owns everything.
Yeah.
There's a flyer made because it's back in the day. There's no phones or no nothing. So there's a flyer going around, and it basically says like cheap acres of land. And the flyer implies like it's this beautiful fucking land. And so say like you're in fucking Texas or something, or Louisiana, and you come across these flyers and you're like, wow, like there's affordable acres out west, you know. And like, so then you tell me, and I tell my primos and everything, and we're like, you know what, fuck it, let's go. We're gonna go to this spot and fucking and buy land. Well, it's in fucking Cherokee territory, so we take, and then like, so nobody knows shit because it's back in the day, so there's no communication, you know. So like, you have to figure it out for yourself. So like, it's like wagon train after wagon train go to this fucking spot where this fucking flyer's from, where it's telling you to go, and they set up their little town, and the natives come and wipe them out. And then 2 months later, here comes the other wagon train. They didn't even know what happened to the other one that was there. They set up land like it's they set up their town like it's their first, like the first city there.
Yeah.
They fucking wipe them out there. But people just keep coming because they see this flyer. But the movie's about like 5 or 6 stories of different people. And by the end, like, it shows Kevin Costner. He's like a worker, and he travels and he sells like donkeys and like all kind. Like, he's got a few homies, and they'll like herd donkeys or herd cattle, and he makes money by selling and trading shit.
Yeah.
And that's Kevin Costner's story.
Okay.
And then it'll tell this person's story, and then there's about 5 or 6 people's stories, and like turns out to be like badass people like Kevin Costner and shit,
Yeah.
right? And so then by the end of the movie, they're getting these flyers, and like the end of the movie, the first part, they're gonna go, I think it's like all these badass fuckers are gonna go start a town, so they're actually gonna survive.
Okay. Hell yeah.
So I think the second part is gonna be them like getting to the area and setting it, but these people don't know each other yet. It's like 5, 6 different stories, but they're all gonna go to this fucking, they all got the flyer by the end of the movie.
And back then there was, you know, the population was so fucking small, you know what I mean, that
Dude,
like eventually these people would probably fucking run into the, you know what I mean?
Watching this movie put shit in perspective about how like times were so much simpler before fucking internet and phone, bro. Like, because I know, you know, and a lot of people know, people our age and stuff, you've seen and studied in school and stuff, but like watching that movie, like totally fucking, I was just like, fucking A, like you could murder somebody and go fucking have another life, bro, fucking 2 states away, or like leave your whole family and go fucking fuck off and go fucking and no one would ever know or find you or nothing, bro. Like, go live in the mountains, bro, and fucking, it was just, to me, like, I was just like, that's just crazy.
But but thinking about it that way, does it make you, not obviously fucking killing people and like starting fucking multiple families, but the simplicity,
I like it.
Something's attractive.
I like it.
Yeah.
Things that fuck with me are like the kind of like the hygiene situation's rough, right? Of course, I wouldn't like that.
But everybody's like that. It's not like you'd be the only dirty motherfucker.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So,
no, but I'm just thinking like, just, I don't know. I think that, and I guess if you didn't know how it is now, you wouldn't think of it back then. But to me, I just, I do like our the way we have our fancy, you know, restrooms and things like that now. But I do think it's a lot healthier for the mindset, man. Like the way they would live back then, like it's just a lot healthier on the mind.
100%. We're so fucked.
Yeah.
We are so fucked.
I think that's what I was just like tripping out on that a lot on that movie. Like they're just worried about surviving and eating and fucking living, and they dance and have fun, play the people, the little band, and they dance and having fun, and it's, man.
I mean, it makes you think about, obviously, we grew up in a simpler time compared to now. You know what I mean? And
yeah. Fuck.
Yeah.
Dude, it's crazy. But Kevin Costner, he's a badass. He's getting old, but he's a badass in it. It's a good flick. By chance,
long?
What's that?
Is it long? Like 3 hours?
It's 3 hours.
You didn't fall asleep?
3 hours. Not at all. Not once.
Okay.
Not even close. For
Okay.
whatever reason. That's kind of how I base movies sometimes, But I like shit like that. I've always been a history guy, like social studies and stuff like that, and always enjoyed it. And I've always been a Western guy too, So like I like Indian shit too. I'm not, like I like watching old school shit, and like if it's cool, but it's cool because it has the technology of now, and like it's just it's a good watch, man. Yeah, it's a good watch.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I didn't. It was getting kind of mixed reviews, just because it's one of those things that like either you're in it or you're not.
And
you
if
know
you
what
don't
I mean?
pay hardcore attention to it, I can see by the I could see even I was like, damn, it's rushing. But by the very last minute of the movie, though, I was like, you know what? You
felt like you had the grasp of everything.
Good. Yeah, it felt good.
Oh yeah. Nice.
And there's some cool, they left some cool little stories to tell, There's some of those people, like I said, there's 5 or 6 stories. A couple of them stories are pretty fucking hardcore, man. Like the families are all connected. There's one story of this one family where they're all hardcore. The brothers, you got the dad, you got the brothers, and then they got a gang. So nobody can fuck with them. You know what I mean? And it's somebody pisses them off or does them wrong, they send the search fucking party out, and it's crazy.
Supposedly, well, not supposedly, it's a fact. Costner put up a ton of his own money to make this. This has been a passion project, so to speak, for him. He's been planning this for fucking years, but finally was able to put it all together.
I will say too, and at least this first part, he is a main character, but it's not it's this sicko glorified fucking badass superhero Western guy saving the day. It's but he's part of the story, but he's there were other characters that were probably more main character than he was.
Oh wow. Yeah.
Which kind of surprised me, right?
Yeah. So I just looked up how many parts will it have. It says Horizon will be told in 4 chapters.
Holy shit.
So chapter 1 and 2 are coming out this year, like you said, already filmed. Chapters 3 and 4 haven't been filmed yet, but they're going to start filming that soon.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's something to look forward to.
Did you ever, by chance, watch TNT's Into the West?
No, but I've heard of it. I've heard it was
So that's a good one, too. So it reminded me a lot of that, but that's some old technology shit, and it was filmed by TNT.
Yeah, so it's like a made-for-TV movie.
Yeah, this shit, it was like
a movie.
Fucking nice.
Fuck
yeah.
Hell yeah, man. Well,
I would recommend
off
watching
that recommendation, because I was kind of...
Yeah, no, I would watch it. Hell, I'd watch it again. Wouldn't pay to watch it again.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would.
Nice. There's been a couple good movie previews that I wanted to talk to you about. Have you seen this new one with Mark Wahlberg on a plane?
No, I don't think so.
It looks fucking crazy. It has fucking Foreman from 70 Show. Him, Mark Wahlberg, and then the actress, I can't remember her name. I'll have to show you the trailer off air. But it looks fucking good, bro. Mel Gibson is directing it. It looks fucking...
Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah. I was surprised to see fucking Gibson was directing this. I was like, hell yeah. And then there's another preview. Oh, this movie's getting a lot of fucking hype. It actually comes out this week. It's called Long Legs. Have you heard of this?
I don't know. Well, I haven't heard of that name. It doesn't ring a bell.
They're saying this is might
have seen the preview.
Best psychological horror thriller since Silence of the Lambs.
Whoa.
It's based on a serial killer that they're hunting, and it's supposed to be
is it? I have. It's the one where in the stadium?
No.
Oh, have you seen that? The preview
Yeah,
of that? Oh, okay.
that's
So
the
they're
next one I was
different.
gonna tell you
Okay.
about. That's M Night Shyamalan.
Okay.
There's some good fucking thrillers coming out. That one looks good,
But
but
when you say Silence of the Lambs, bro, like,
Yeah.
if somebody's said that shit, that's a bold statement.
so, but that one looks good. We'll get to that one in a sec. But this one, it's called Long Legs, comes out this Friday, and it's getting a lot of buzz behind it. And it's supposed to be fucking pretty wild. I'll have to show you the trailer for that one. But that's another one about that one is the trailers. They don't really show you much. Like they don't want to spoil anything. So it's like it's supposed to
Interesting.
be pretty shocking. But the one you're referring to is called Trap, and that's with fuck, I'm gonna forget his name.
I've seen
Oh,
the
Pretty
preview.
Boy. Oh, Pretty Boy from Pearl Harbor. Wasn't he the one in Pearl Harbor?
No, I think Ben Affleck.
Josh
when I
Hartnett.
think of that.
Josh Hartnett was in Pearl Harbor, wasn't he?
Oh, I don't know. I was just saying.
Oh, okay.
When I think
There's
of
a lot
Pearl
of-
Harbor, yeah.
There's a lot of actors, but anyway, Josh Hartnett, which I'm not generally a fan of him, but he's kind of made a comeback.
I know. I've seen him. I know.
And doing
been
more
in a bunch of
doing
shit.
more serious shit. But so that one for people who don't
Have
know
you
what
seen
we're
the
talking
preview?
about, yeah, it looks fucking cool.
I've seen it a couple times in the theater. The last 2 times I was in the theater, and
I
it's
like
fucking
I
trippy.
like the concept. You know, it's something kind of original. I think you know what I mean. So this guy takes his daughter to this. It's like the equivalent of what like a Taylor Swift
Yeah.
would be nowadays, right? And he takes his daughter to this concert. Well, little does he know that, and this guy's a fucking like serial killer. That's not being spoiled, but they basically have a tip that he's gonna be there at that concert. So they basically let everybody go in like it's normal, but like they're watching every single person in the building, and they want to capture this fucker that's been on the run. It's pretty cool, I think. And then Shyamalan, I don't know.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
But,
There's like the preview, that black guy, that like the security guy.
Yeah.
He's like, the killer's here. You know, he's like,
and he's just
he's
fucking
like,
smiles
nobody's
all fucking.
supposed to know. He's
Yeah.
like, 'cause he's like, what's going on? You know,
Yeah.
he's like, they're for searching for that killer or some shit.
Yeah.
And he's the fucking killer
Yeah.
out of all those fucking hundreds of thousands
Yeah.
of people, right?
It's nuts.
Or whatever it is, 100,000 or
Yeah.
some shit. Crazy. It's a big
Um,
old stadium.
Yeah, no, but it that one looks good. And then
That's pretty cool.
yeah, I don't know.
Man, I binge watched 1 through 6 Fast and Furious.
Okay.
And I've watched them all before and stuff, but like it was cool to like, I watched them in like a couple days maybe, like
Yeah.
Power watched them. And I want to see 7 and 8 and I have 9 I think. But anyway, 1 through 6 is on the streaming service and I just watched them all and I was just like, they're good. It's a good watch, man.
The first one, when you watch it, like it kind of,
yeah.
it's like, damn, this is fucking.
They're good. I like all of them though. I like all of them and like how the stories all the different
I mean,
stories.
they all
and-
bring a different thing, kind of. You know what I mean? I remember when I first saw the third one, Tokyo. I remember the first time I watched it, I didn't really care for it because it was like the first one without Paul Walker, and it was kind of doing its own thing. But I remember going back and rewatching, and I was like, this is pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then how they tied
got a
it,
good story,
how they
too,
tied it
yeah.
in. You know what I mean with everything. Fucking Brad at the beginning when he's racing that at the construction site. Remember?
Yeah.
Before when he gets shipped off.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. If it's from fucking Home Improvement. Yeah. Fuck yeah. It's hilarious.
For my money, though, man, I always liked 5. I always in Rio. I always thought 5 brought it.
5's good.
Brought
I
it
like
pretty
5.
fucking good.
I like 5.
That was the first one The Rock was in.
Yeah. I remember seeing 6 in the theater, and I liked the big screen action shit.
Remind me,
It was
is that
cool as
Jason?
fuck.
Is that Jason?
It's his brother.
That's the first one with his brother.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
that dude's a good fucking actor. They
Yeah.
kind of underutilized him.
But man, I really enjoy. Man, I just enjoy them. They're
Yeah.
good.
Speaking of movie trailers, they just released a trailer yesterday for this. It doesn't come out to the end of the year, but it has a lot of hype behind it. It's the same guy who directed the last Top Gun. He's directing they're making another Top Gun with Tom Cruise because that one made a fucking $1 billion. And but it's F1. It's about F1 racing and Brad Pitt is in it. And he like learned how to fucking drive Indy cars, bro, and like it looks fucking nuts. Like
It's pretty
you,
good.
you saw the last Top Gun, right?
Yeah.
You remember because Tom Cruise was actually like flying those jets. You know what I'm saying? And like they had like the camera kind of facing him, so you could see it was his face, and it was like filmed like in reality. It wasn't, they were filming the inside of him flying a jet. Well, this one they got the fucking camera, and like he's legit driving. It looks fucking nuts, bro.
Yeah. Who is he? Do you know or no? Is it based on a true story?
No, so they're kind of like creating like they
creating
they
a guy?
licensed it with F1. So like another trailer I have to show you off air, but
So is it based present day? It's
present day.
Got you. I don't know why in my head, before I asked that question, I was thinking of like 90s.
Well, they made a movie. I never saw it, but they made a movie maybe a decade ago. Fucking Thor was in it, Chris Hemsworth. And it was about IndyCar racing, but it was back when Indy started in the 70s. It was about like this real famous crash that happened. And it was supposed to be really good. I never saw it. But yeah, that was based on an old Indy story. But this is I guess I call it Indy.
I think
but
it's the same.
It is, but I think it just
transformed.
I think it just evolved, into F1.
Evolved. Yeah.
But man, it looks fucking nuts.
Nice.
Yeah, I want to see the Bike Riders, man. But I don't think it's one where I need to necessarily see in the theater. But like, I hear it's really fucking good. Like they're comparing it to
Looks pretty good.
like a Goodfellas type, like level of like quality in the story and like the acting. All those actors, man, you can't go wrong. I don't got nothing against Elvis.
When I went to see Bad Boys, they were having an opening fucking thing for that, bro. And like the whole theater, they had like Harley Davidson and fucking had a booth and fucking mad bikers and all kinds of shit. I was like, damn. Which was weird because before that, like I hadn't even heard of the fucking movie. Mm-hmm. But then after that, I looked into it.
Yeah, it kind of flew under the radar because it's not like one of those movies, like blockbuster, big, you know what I mean? It's just it's supposed to be like a quality film.
I see there'd be some asshole bikers in there fucking making a scene. I have to pull a Bronx Tale on them.
Uh-oh. Damn, Bronx Tale. Classic.
Now you just can't leave, man.
Now you just can't leave.
It's badass.
Nah, man, I haven't really watched nothing. I've just been plugging away at The Sopranos, trying to knock that out. Fucking every episode, I'm like, damn.
Wow.
This is quality fucking TV.
Holy moly.
Fucking. Man, you need to start watching it, AJ. Every time I come over, I see that DVD set sitting in the same place.
I almost did.
Bro, once you start it, I know you're going to fucking like it. I know you're going to fucking like it. You just got to fucking...
Well, I know I'm going to like it because I've seen clips and I like it.
Man, he's such a fucking... He's just a fucking... Nobody like Tony, man.
Yeah.
But...
Man, I started ballooning again.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I'm back to ballooning.
How's the ankle?
Good. The ankle's good. But I have kind of a funny story. I've gotten like 3 or 4 shifts since I've been back. Mm. And man, this last shift I had yesterday. So usually a flight's 45 minutes to an hour. Okay. So a balloon has 80 gallons of propane. That's what they have in fuel. Mm-hmm. And a smart pilot takes on an extra 10, a little small tank. It's a fucking backup, right? But an average... So I know how much propane they go through because I have to refill the balloon when we get back. And so I know how much it takes, right? Mm-hmm. And then I have to record it. So I'm bringing this up because like a flight is usually 45 minutes to an hour, right? Well, yesterday, the winds, the pilot's at the mercy of the winds. I know you know that, but... Yesterday, bro, he kept missing his fucking landing shots, bro. So, like, he's up here and he sees a spot where he wants to land. Well, he starts dropping, bro, and the wind starts blowing you another way. Mm. So, up here, it looks like you're going to make this fucking, say the carpet is the field, right? But all of a sudden, you're up here and it's pushing you over here. And then you start dropping like you want to land, bro, and the fucking wind pushes you like that. And you can't make your landing. So... It's getting kind of hard because all the developments and stuff. There's not a lot of places to land like back in the day, bro. So anyway, the pilot kept missing his fucking landings. Probably like 3 or 4 at this point. We're the chase crew. We're chasing him all over, Bro, this motherfucker's almost out of fuel, bro.
Okay.
And if you run out of fuel, you're dropping wherever you're at, on a power line, on a house, on a fucking electric, whatever they called, whatever. If you're out of fuel and you're dropping where you fucking drop.
Yeah.
And I guess this never fucking happens with the company because, like, they know, like, at 45 minutes to an hour, you need to land because, like, fucking we don't even get close to running out of fuel, Dude, yesterday the pilot was up for an hour and 45 minutes, bro. And finally he dropped, bro, on this small little fucking thing, bro, right in between fucking houses and shit, dude. It was crazy, dude. It was hard to pack it up. Anyway, so... when we went back to refill, I filled up at 82 gallons. So if he didn't have his backup 10-gallon, because some pilots don't take it with them because there's less room for them, he would have been out of fucking fuel, bro.
Damn.
Fucking like that's some serious shit. I didn't know how serious it was till we got back, and like everybody seen how much fuel it take, and then like everybody fucking like I think I don't know if he'll get in trouble. I don't know, but like that's some serious shit. And I'm thinking like, man, like there's
why do they leave it up to the discretion of the pilot? Why wouldn't they just say you're taking an extra tank? Like I get, like you said, it takes up more room.
Of everything.
So it all comes down to him. So if he would have crashed into a fucking power line and killed everybody on the fucking balloon, it'd have been on him.
Yeah, I mean, as far as what, like you're saying, it's
you're trying to sell people on this shit. That's another reason not to fucking fly one of those motherfuckers.
I don't give a fuck. I don't make a lot of money.
No,
I make good money, but like the pilots make a shit ton of money.
I'm saying, but that's one more fucking checkbox not to get in a fucking balloon. Anyway,
I just thought that was fucking crazy though. I was like, man, I never thought about that. Like, what happens if they run out of fuel up there?
You would think that they would have more. Like, I guess it just comes down to the size of the tank and what they're able to carry, right?
Well, yeah. Well, so for instance, the balloon has a lot of fuel. Like that 80 or 90 gallons takes up a lot of room. Like probably takes up like as much as this table.
Does the tank sit in the basket or it's up by the burner?
No, they sit in the basket.
Okay, like just like in the corner.
In the corners, yeah. So basically, it's like this: the basket is the size of say we're working on a basket the size of the carpet right there. The first 2 feet, and there's a separation, and the pilot and the gas are right there, and then the other spots are for passengers.
Yeah.
But when you're on a small little 4-man, you stand up and you just have your gas tanks right there next to you, and then people can be right there.
Yeah.
On a big gondola, they're kind of separated: the pilot and the gas, and then the customers. Yeah.
Wild.
Fucking crazy, bro.
Fucking.
You learn new shit every day. Yeah, it's wild, bro.
That was you. You've done one job since you've been back?
No, I did like 3 or 4.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Ankle's holding up good?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, real good. Strong.
Oh, it's stronger now. Those ligaments are strong.
Yeah, no.
Nice.
I don't know about stronger, but I can get the
Honestly, they're
shift
probably
done.
a little looser.
I can get the shift done. Yeah. It's pretty crazy.
Nice. Fuck, man. Before you know it, it'll be fucking Balloon Fiesta.
I know. They say that's pretty crazy.
You'll be working a lot more. I know I asked you that before.
No. Well, no. Well,
there'll be an opportunity to work more if you want.
Yeah. Those an opportunity, but like I just pick the days that I want. But I will be working more in a sense, like they say, your day's longer because you got to show up an hour earlier and shit to be able to get in and whatnot. I did hear though that we get like a bunch, like we get parking passes for us, and then that we get like free passes like for the family and everything, balloon and like I don't know. So maybe that'll be cool this year. I don't know.
Okay.
Interesting, my friend.
Is there? I would imagine there's balloon beefs, right? There's like other companies.
No, not really. So like,
I know you guys are like the biggest in the state, right?
So it's like a mobster shit. Like I don't know how it is, but like other ones aren't allowed to open up.
Oh,
whatever the fucking. So there's another one called World, and they have like 2 balloons.
But what about for like Balloon Fiesta? I mean, like when I mean they come from out of state.
Everybody works for us.
How from out of state?
So nobody's allowed to. Well, you can't charge for flights if you own your own balloon. So you can come here and fucking fly your own balloon, but you ain't charging.
You can't
nobody.
charge. So
No.
that's the rule.
That's the rule, baby. So I heard we have a company from Canada. They work for us. They come in. They fly for us, and then
they can take people up.
Yes,
Okay.
but they work for us. So, or not for me, but like they
know
work
what
for
you mean.
Rainbow Riders. So our company from Scottsdale, our company from Springs, Colorado, and our company from Utah, because we got a new one in Utah now. Everybody comes, and so you have like 50 of our balloons, and then the ones from Canada, I guess. But everybody works for us. We're the preferred, or we're not preferred, but we're the whatever it's called. There's a word they say, but we're the only ones that could charge for rides. Yeah. Maybe that little World company, they have their 2 little balloons. They still do their own thing, but I heard that their safety stuff is rough, bro. That's what I heard.
Fuck.
Everybody flies Rainbow though too, because like we've had 40 years with no accidents at all.
Wild.
But yeah,
Well,
so
that one that happened on the west side over there by me a couple years back. Then who was that? Because
that was some fucking coked up fucking.
Because had passengers. How was he flying passengers?
It wasn't a paid flight.
It was off the books or what?
No, it just wasn't a paid flight. So like, if you own your private balloon, you could fly your mom and your sisters and whoever your friends and their fucking friends or whatever. But that guy was all coke. It turned out he had cocaine and fucking alcohol in his system, and like our pilots, they get drug tested and shit. Like that shit don't happen where we're at. But
Well,
yeah,
I
I mean,
hope so. I hope they get fucking drug tested.
It gets kind of basically, if you buy your own balloon, you can do whatever you want, but you can't.
You ain't charging.
You can't, and if you get caught, you get sued and you get in trouble and shit. That's what the catch on that. There's a bunch of rules as far as like, I know that I don't know. Like, I can't read. I don't have it memorized like by the book or how it is, but I know that pilots and the balloon stuff, they're federally registered air
FAA.
Yeah, like that. Mm-hmm. So they got to go like all the rules as far as like a plane pilot or a helicopter pilot and all that kind of stuff. So it does get kind of serious as far as everything has to be logged. Everything has to, you know what I mean? Like, because you're not necessarily going to get checked every fucking time. But if there's something comes up, you got to have all your shit to produce to the law and to the courts and all that kind of shit, you know?
Yeah. Huh. Crazy. Fucking yeah, that's wild, man.
But they say that the Fiesta's a trip because they charge more and shit for their flights and everything, but then we don't get paid no more, so it kind of sucks.
I'd be interested to know the politics of all that, you know?
Oh yeah, no. So like
how
they don't really like us. Like private balloonists don't really care for Rainbow Riders
because you guys got it all on lockdown.
Yeah.
But I'd be interested to know like how. Obviously, you said 40 years. Like how you guys were able to control the whole fucking market.
I don't
like
know.
that.
It trips me out. I've asked that too. Like why doesn't somebody why don't somebody start their own company? I don't know. I know that there's a lot of insurance issues, and I know it takes a lot of money. And like,
but if somebody came in with the fucking dough, cash fucking talks. You know what I mean?
It does, but then I guess like, so a lot of it is, so then you got to find pilots. So then that's liability. You got to have pilots that are flying under you that you know what the fuck's, like our pilots have been there for 20 years and shit, like with the company. Like,
yeah.
And it's not easy to fly the big balloons. Like I heard it's real easy to fly the small ones, but the ones we use, the 12 passengers, I heard it's like hard. Like a lot of people try and they can't. Even pilots that are good at the small ones, like they can't fucking fly the big ones. A commercial pilot is just kind of difficult. So there's some things to it, and then like everything's custom made. Like for instance, the fans, the fucking, like you got to have somebody in your shop that knows how to weld all this.
I'm sure. Well,
it's an art.
Going to that, I'm sure you guys have patents on certain designs and technologies and shit.
Yeah.
If you guys have been around that long, I'd imagine.
Then it's an art, you know, like that end. So then you got to have a guy that can run your shop, that takes care of the balloons, that takes care of all the equipment. Like,
who would want that? Second thought, who would want all that fucking headache?
Dude,
you know what I mean?
so much to it. Yeah, dude,
let you guys fucking handle it.
There's so much to it, bro. It's a trip. But once you have it all together and you're established, like it's taken this guy 40 years to get where he's at. But I mean, yeah, there's a lot of money coming in, but it's a lot of liability and all that shit, you know, that comes with it, man.
Yeah, fuck all that.
Yeah. But somebody's making money. I'm not saying that, you know. So, I mean, it is a good, but I don't know why somebody rich, like a billionaire, doesn't come in and just fucking start his own ballooning company. Well, I don't know.
Well, because they don't want to fucking get sued and lose half their fucking billion. You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
Yeah. Want to lose half the billy. Crazy.
Yeah, man.
You know what I've been noticing around town a lot is fucking bikes just posted up in random fucking spots.
Motorcycle bikes or
no,
bicycles?
And I'm almost 100% sure that they're bait bikes. Like, I'm not shitting you, I've seen a few that are just like parked, not even chained up. They'll just be on a random sidewalk, fucking with its kickstand. It's just sitting there and nobody around. And I'm like, you remember old episodes of Cops? They'd fucking set up the bait bikes.
No.
You never seen that?
The bicycle?
Bicycles, bro.
Never.
Yeah. Bicycles.
Oh, that just reminds me of the funny reels where someone puts the fucking cable, the 50-foot fucking cable on it and lets them take off.
Yeah. No, that's cool. That's funny.
So here's my question.
Yeah.
With that.
Yeah.
What's the charge for stealing a bike? That's like a misdemeanor, isn't it?
Oh, it's still
A
theft.
bicycle?
It's still theft.
Yeah, but it's under like I know
It's
it's
Grand Theft Auto, man.
I'm just thinking
It's
like
a version of
so if-
mobility.
I think if you steal a bike, it's a misdemeanor. A bicycle. Okay. So they're gonna set these fuckers up on a sting and then write them a ticket or what?
I don't know, bro. But I've seen episodes of cops where they set up fucking bait bikes.
I've seen the cars.
And then they start pedaling off, and some fucking cop runs out of nowhere and tackles the fuck out of them. Like, that's my bike.
Like Goldberg.
Yeah.
Spears them.
But I keep an eye out.
I'll check it out.
Bro, I've seen an unordinary amount of fucking bicycles just laying around.
That's odd.
You know, and it could be just some bum, the bike broke, the chain broke, and you can't see from just looking at it as you're driving by, and they just ditched it wherever it was at.
I need me a bike shit.
Well, don't end up on the news fucking riding off on a fucking bait bike and they tackle your fucking ass into the bushes.
Damn.
But no, I don't know why, but in the last few weeks, all over the place, and mainly obviously in Albuquerque, and I'm like that's somebody's watching that fucking bike.
Could be.
Because like, there's no way a bike would just be sitting there unchained for
Have a GPS.
Nah, I just think they fucking stake it out. But
Taxpayers' dollars.
yeah, going hard work.
Go watch the bike. See what makes it. They write them a ticket.
It's a felony, brother.
Alrighty. Yeah. You just got a felony.
Have you seen? And I part of me wants to go check this out just to see how fucking just what it's about. But I guess at the El Rey, and this isn't something new. I had heard about it months and months ago, and I didn't pay no mind about
El
it.
Rey.
But have you heard of Duke City Championship Wrestling?
Never.
We have a fucking amateur. No, it's not amateur. It's professional wrestling. So think WWF.
Oh,
but like
okay.
it's our own local promotion. It's all local people from Albuquerque, and they're all like personalities. Like one dude, his name is Hillbilly Bob or some shit.
Okay.
And but I might go check that out just
That
for the
sounds like
fuck of it. You could look it up on. They have a YouTube channel and they put their videos up, bro. And like it's like going to like a local fucking wrestling match, like how it used to be back in the day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I might look into that. Maybe we go check it out.
You know, I've been watching. There's a crazy new. I found a new channel. I don't know if it is a new one, but I found a new one on the regular
Yeah.
TV, and they show all kinds of sports. But at night they show different kinds of fighting, and it's cool.
shit.
I told you I was watching the Fubo stuff on Tubi.
Yeah.
Anyway, I was watching one last night, bro, and I tripped out because it's like everybody was there. All the UFC fighters were there watching, and Boss Rutan was the fucking commentary. It was combat karate or something like
That's
that.
legit, bro.
Yeah.
No,
So you know about that?
that's legit.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I was watching that shit last night, and like O'Malley, like Perea,
Some dude
everybody
just
was
got
there.
fucking knocked out hardcore in that, and he was a James Vick. He was a UFC fighter.
So I was all happy watching it.
No,
Last
combat
night.
karate. I'm gonna look it up right now. I think Boss owns that.
Oh, okay, that all makes sense. Then.
That's funny. You're talking about like it's a small time like.
No, not small time. I'm not talking. I'm talking about it like it's on the fucking TV. I just I had never. I know it's big time because all the fucking fighters were in the fucking.
But even
crowd.
though like that's just the kind of the fight community. Like John Jones goes to those like he'll show up at local promotions, not just because he lives
I didn't
here,
see
but
him,
he'll
but I saw
he'll
O'Malley.
show up like at local fights and just be
Yeah.
in the crowd and shit.
No, there was
and
a bunch of them, not just one
yeah.
or two. Like they were all there.
yeah, let me see.
Perea, O'Malley, Boss Rutan, like I said. There was a shit ton of them, bro. That might not be the name,
No, I think you're right, man.
but it was something like that. But the ring's all crazy, like it's a flat ring, and then
With
it
like a
just,
little hoop,
and then
yeah.
it goes up
Yeah,
like the Kumite.
no, for sure. And there's people that want to see MMA fought in that type of instead of being in a cage or a ring. You know what I mean? Because I think if you had that, you could do more. You could do more like knees to a ground
They were
opponent.
using it like fucking jumping off the fucking side and whacking somebody with a kick. I was just like, Jesus.
Yeah, no, that's an up and coming little promotion.
It's pretty neat. Yeah, it was cool. I watched it. I've been watching this MMA in a fucking triangle. It's not an octagon. It's a fucking triangle.
But it's a cage.
no,
but-
it's
oh,
like
okay.
boxing ropes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but
Nice.
it's been pretty good.
Nice. Yeah, there's a lot of up and coming. That's
Man. So would you want to see John Jones and Alex Pereira or what?
John Jones
He's
is
been
scared.
talking his shit.
He's scared.
I think Pereira will fuck him up. But no, so John Jones seems like he wants to fight.
Did you hear what he said?
What?
He said, "I'm still fighting Stipe, and if Alex
no, I didn't hear that.
Alex Pereira beats the interim champ Tom Aspinall, then maybe he'll entertain a fight." Fucking, I'm
Okay.
so fucking
When
sick.
when did you hear that? I think he
A
might
few-
have said
few-
something
few-
yesterday.
A few days ago. He's full of shit.
Yeah.
He don't want to fight nobody.
I want to see that fight.
That's never gonna happen. That's never gonna happen. He, bro. I think he does it to piss people off. Honestly, the
You
way
think
he
he
the way
probably
he
won't come
fucking
back or
acts. Nah, he knows what he's doing. He's holding up the whole fucking heavyweight division. Him and Stipe. Fucking, he doesn't want to fight Aspinall. Aspinall's gonna beat his ass. He knows it. Fucking, he don't want none of Pereira. You know, he probably has a better chance against Pereira than he does against Aspinall. To be honest with you. And I like Pereira, man. I like Pereira. Why don't people take him down?
Yeah.
Why does everybody stand with him?
I guess maybe because they're like trying to beat him at his game. or
Well, you're fucking stupid. It's
In
a
their head.
game of winning. It's not a game of fucking egos.
Yeah, you think John Jones will just take him down?
I
and
think
beat his
so.
ass?
I think so.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
But Tom Aspinall is the fucking
So who's gonna
UFC
win,
interim champ, and he's defending his interim belt, bro. When do they defend interim belts when the fucking champion is
stupid.
there? That's
So when
a
he
fucking
fights
joke.
Pereira, who do you think wins? Aspinall. If they fight.
Aspinall's a fucking hell of a fucking wrestler who can strike, bro. He's so quick. I know
So
you
he'll
don't. I
probably
know you
just
don't know
take him
much
down
about
too?
him. I don't know a lot about him too, but I've watched more of his highlights. I saw the fight when he won the interim belt, but he moves. He doesn't move like a heavyweight. He moves like he's a fucking welterweight. He can wrestle. He can strike. He's young. He's fucking hungry. It's just the way of the way of the game. You know what I mean?
I just can't stand the UK and Europe and stuff. That's why I don't like him.
That's all well and good. I mean, you know, I like Bisping. You like Bisping? What are you talking about?
He's okay, but if he's going against an American, I won't root for him.
Well, if we're talking about fucking American, you know, representing our country, that's a different thing. But
I'm a
like,
little racist, I think. I don't know why I don't like Europeans. In my head, it's so funny because, like, I don't know why in my head, it's like somebody can't be the champion coming from over there.
I don't know, man. I like Pereira. The way he fucking took out Jerry is fucking nuts. I didn't see that coming. Fucking kicked his head into the front row. I don't know.
Yeah.
But the fact of the matter is that if you take him down, there's a good chance you could beat him, and nobody's doing it. It doesn't make any fucking sense to me.
His ground's no good.
He's
I know he's a kickboxer.
just because he's
but
Brazilian, you know, you would think that when I first heard about him, I was like, oh, he's Brazilian. Even though he's a fucking kickboxer, elite kickboxer, he has to know some jiu-jitsu. He's not even a brown belt, I don't think.
that Texera, is he good on the ground or no? His coach?
He's very good on the ground. And don't get me wrong, Pereira, I watch all of his countdowns and his fucking training shit. He trains the ground. He's really focusing on getting better on the ground. He's working on it. But like, if you have somebody who's an elite wrestler or a fucking legit on the ground, I think they could take him down and fucking submit him or, you know, ground and pound him out.
I'm just in my head. Like I would agree with you, and I'm not saying that that's not possible. I just I think maybe he does have a ground game, and we just don't know.
Well, I think this
Or you
fight.
think he's too tall?
No, I think
Double.
people get fucking they get kind of scared when they get in there with him. I mean, obviously,
Lose their game plan or what?
that I don't know how much of it's ego, how much of it is, you know, but that left he has, bro, just fucking puts people to sleep.
So what's up with the fight that I seen today? The good fight. What's it? Adesanya versus
Oh,
who?
that
I forget.
Duplessis Drakus, the South African, white South African.
Okay. Yeah. The champ, right?
He's the champ. Yeah.
What do you think?
I don't know, man. Izzy's kind of a question mark. You know what I mean?
See if he can come back or not.
Yeah. I think it'll probably be a good fight. I don't know enough about Drakus. You know what I'm saying? I think fucking Strickland beat him. You know, I think Strickland got robbed in that fight against Dracus.
Yeah.
And Strickland fucked up Izzy. So I know you can't do MMA math like that. You can't, it
No,
doesn't
but
add up,
not the math. But why do you think that they didn't give him a rematch then? Huh? Like, why are they fucking giving Izzy the chance?
There's been questions about that, about why he didn't get an automatic, and he said that he's not fighting anybody until he fights Strickland. He said, "I'm not fighting anybody unless it's for the belt." He said, I'm waiting. He already went and fought and won his next fight.
Strickland?
Yeah, he looked fucking good, bro. Like his.
So he wants Duplessis?
He wants the belt. He said, "I'm not fighting unless it's for the belt."
Got
he
you.
said he wants the Dracus.
So he'll probably get the winner of this one, or what?
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's ranked number 1. He's ranked above Izzy. Izzy's getting his shot. I think they're doing that for the storyline. Because if you remember back when Izzy was still champ, Dracus was calling him out and said, "I'm the real African. I train in
remember you
Africa. I
telling me.
live in Africa."
Yeah.
You know, what's his name? Izzy. He's Nigerian by birth, but he lives in New Zealand. He doesn't live in Africa. So that was kind of Dracus' little dig at him, is like, I live in Africa. I'm true African. And I think you're right. I think he is gay. Because Izzy told him, don't kiss me when they did the face. Did you see their first face off? They got in each other's face and Izzy said, "Don't kiss me."
See it, yeah.
They had the mic on him too. Better not fucking kiss me,
I'm gonna get
motherfucker.
close to you, man. Don't kiss me.
If he's gay, whatever. But I don't know. That'll be a
Wild.
good fight.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you see the boxing match? Did you catch it?
No, I saw some highlights afterward. I think I saw the first round, the full first round.
I fell asleep about halfway through it and woke up and watched the remainder of it. It's whatever. I thought they both looked good, honestly. It was a better fight than what I thought it was going to be.
They said they did, like, when you read, like, if you read about it, it talks about them doing, like, it's just a good,
I thought
energetic, like, a lot of punches thrown and
Nate
shit.
Diaz looked better than he did when he fought Jake Paul. If that Nate Diaz would have shown up, I think that would have been a better fight. And then Masvidal, this was actually his first pro boxing match, and I thought he looked pretty good. So, I don't know.
I seen him getting ready for it, Masvidal. It's just funny, though. Yeah, who knows, man? Like, they talk so much shit, and it's like...
Yeah. I don't know. A lot of people thought that Masvidal got robbed, but...
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Masvidal said that he said it was close, but he said he thought, because it was in California, where Nate Diaz is from, he thought that maybe the California judges were influenced by the crowd, because the crowd was like way pro Diaz. Like,
why would he do that to himself if he owns the fucking why wouldn't he put his fight, in Florida?
Well, they co-promoted it, so it was him.
I thought it was his league or whatever.
No, it was co-promoted with him and Diaz, because Diaz has his own promotion now too.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know. Boxing's a fucking weird sport. I don't know. It's almost like illegitimate at this point. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
it's
I don't
the
know.
illegitimate
It's just
child
weird
of
to
combat
me.
sports.
You think they made a lot of money on that or something, or not?
Supposedly the pay-per-view went down.
Ooh, that's
Yeah,
not good.
because they were streaming through some weird pay-per-view provider. It was called Fan PPV or some shit, like some fucking rinky-dink
It's
little.
not good.
Oh, when you're paying money, that's definitely not good. That's bad. You know where they actually sold that fucker out. I was surprised. That arena was completely sold out. You know, in Jake Paul fights, they kind of keep it dark up top because those seats ain't fucking sold. That place was packed. So they made a lot of money on the gate, like the people that actually bought tickets. But pay-per-view wise, who knows? They both got paid. You know, they revealed their salaries besides what the pay-per-view points and everything. And I think Diaz got like $500,000. I mean, but when you compare that to legitimate boxing, that's pennies. You know, they're making 10, 15 million, like the big boxers.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Yeah, there's a fight night in Denver this Saturday. It's a bunk card though. It don't look good to me. Rose Namajunas. She's from Denver, so
man.
she's headlining.
What happened to that lady, bro?
Yeah.
Something bad happened to her.
Saw her record. I was surprised. She 13-6 or 7. Like, she's turning into like a journey woman.
She just looks like a little boy. Like, I mean, like.
Well, she's had the fucking boy haircut for a while, AJ.
Yeah, but no, it's just something. I think it's just her whole demeanor and everything. Like, yeah, like some point just changed, bro. Like, I don't know. Like, it's not just the hair. Like, that does bother me, but like her whole demeanor, the way she acts and stuff. Like, I don't know what the fuck, bro. Like, to me, something happened to her, bro.
Yeah.
Like, dramatic point in her life, something.
You never know.
Who fucking knows? But man, she used to be pretty hot.
I was looking on ESPN this morning, and there's rumors swirling that, you know, Jerry Jones, he's the owner of the Cowboys. He's been the owner of the Cowboys since the beginning, probably, old fucker. There's rumors that he's gonna sell the Cowboys to Saudi Arabia. Do you see that? Fucking Saudis, man, they're buying up everything. They're taking over fucking all of our fucking sports. They basically own boxing at this point. Fucking, and if they buy, that's America's team, brother. Fuck the Cowboys, but
I get what you're saying, but I mean, like, I don't watch football. I don't think that'll happen anyway. He won't do that. Maybe for money, no. People sell their soul for money.
They burn money, bro. That's how they get all this shit. They just throw fucking money at it.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I don't know. I don't really care. World's fucked. Their downfall will always be, though, they just don't know how to manage nothing.
Yeah. Well, as long as he was owner, that's
Oh,
good.
no,
That's,
I'm talking about the Saudis.
Oh, they're talking about the Cowboys. Because he's one of those owners who's like held the team back because he's a fucking egomaniac, kind of like how Al Davis was with the Raiders. But anyway,
That would surprise me, though, even though, like, I know money, like, people sell their soul for money, but, like, that really would surprise me, though, like, just because Texans don't play that shit.
money talks. You're right, though.
I don't know, man. They
You're
don't
right,
like,
though.
they don't
That's-
fuck around, bro.
That's the pride of Texas right there, Dallas.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
But that's interesting. That's an interesting fact.
It's all rumors at this point, but
But I just don't think he would do that just because, fuck, man. That's just like you said. Like, you know, like, that's just America's team. And then if he's, you know, he's Texan blood, bro. Like, they don't budge, bro. They don't fucking, they're pretty.
well, that's his whole thing. You know, that's like his reputation is he doesn't budge on anything. He doesn't compromise for anybody. But if somebody's handing you a check for $50 billion,
Yeah, but he's so old. Why does he need $50 billion? You know what I mean? Like, to me, it's just like, you're going to fucking die with that check or what? It's weird.
know.
Or he's just, you know, people, they do that. I get the money end of it, though. Like, you know, but could be just, you know, his legacy and stuff, you know. But I think that would tarnish everything, bro, for him. His fucking family would fucking disown him, bro.
yeah, but at the same time, it's not like they're fucking winning championships. You know,
I just think, I'm not talking about him selling, but him selling, like, to Saudi Arabia like that. Like, I think that just, I don't know. It's possible, but that's pretty fucked up.
yeah. Switching back over to fights, they're going to be announcing the Sphere card here pretty soon. That's going to be the September card at the Sphere in Vegas. Should be interesting. I wonder what tickets for that are going to cost. Fucking A.
$1 million.
Did you? I know you're going to Vegas next week. Did you ever look at tickets for that, or are you going to see Yang Shim or whatever the fuck his name is?
No. I think I might have did look. I looked for tickets for that. I
Sphere?
forget his name. No, the fucking Magic guy. But I didn't. I ended up changing my plans. I'm not going to be in Vegas. Because his last show is on Saturday because the Mirage closes. But I'm going to the Grand Canyon first for a couple days.
You been to the Grand Canyon before?
When I was like 10.
Damn.
Yeah, but so I'm gonna go to the Grand Canyon for a couple of days, and then have you ever heard of Tahiti Resort, Tahiti Village out there in Vegas? There's a big ass resort off the strip, and it's like a Hawaiian Polynesian.
That sounds familiar.
And like it's like acres of palm trees and fucking sicko crazy shit.
It's like a few blocks off.
Yeah,
I've heard of it. Is it fairly new?
they have a big old party there. I got tickets to go there to Luau.
Oh,
Some big
nice.
old party and like food,
like a
dinner,
pool party?
Dinner. It's a pool party, but it's a luau and then dinner. Like they have Polynesian dancers and the luau girls and all kinds of shit.
Okay. Fucking damn. changing it up, a different kind of Vegas trip.
And
That's
then I
cool.
got tickets for the Mirage Pool. It's like a beach.
Yeah,
So I have tickets for that.
nice. That's gonna be like within the few days of them closing, right?
Oh, sorry, not the Mirage. What's the nice pool? There's a fucking nice pool, bro. It's
Caesar, not Caesar's.
Mandalay Bay.
Oh, okay.
It's like a beach, bro. It's like sand and everything. Like they have a huge wave pool, and they have a beach on it, and it's just sand, you know, and like it's huge. It's fucking nice. It's a nice ass pool.
Fuck yeah.
But it's connected to the Luxor right there.
Yeah.
So I just can pretty much walk over there. But I'm gonna check out there. Yeah, they got a really nice pool area. Fucking wave pool.
No shit.
Yeah, it's a big old huge wave pool.
That sounds like fun. This is gonna sound like the stupidest fucking question ever. The Grand Canyon, Arizona, or Nevada?
It's in Arizona.
what I thought.
Flagstaff is like where you stay.
Flagstaff. Okay.
Yeah, and it's like the halfway point almost, maybe a little more than the to go from here.
Flagstaff's nice, bro. I like
So,
Flagstaff. Just
it's
I've
nice,
only
too.
ever driven through it, but like,
I think it'll be nice to break the drive up too. You know.
yeah. So you're going there first and then to Vegas.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Crazy. So what do you? We'll talk about it after when you get back. Hell yeah, man. Survive the heat.
Yeah.
The
fuck.
heat is on. Well, Flagstaff will be nice and cool. So take in that energy before you head to the fucking desert.
Yeah.
One of the worst fucking rainstorms I've ever driven in my life was in Flagstaff.
Damn.
Coming, where are we coming back from? I guess coming back from Vegas. Yeah. Rough.
Did you
bro.
go through it or did you pull over?
At one point I had to pull over because the visibility, I could see the front of my car. I could see the hood of the car, bro.
Damn.
And, but yeah, I didn't know where to pull over. That's the thing. Like, you fucking drive off the side of the road. But it was fucked up, bro. It was pretty scary. Probably one of the scariest experiences like that I've had. But
Especially on the highway.
oh yeah, yeah. Luckily it was even though it was daytime, I still couldn't fucking see. Like that's how fucked up it was. If it had been night, that'd been even worse. But right on, man. If you got nothing else, wrap this motherfucker up for this week.
Wrap it up. Wrap it up.
Thanks for tuning in as always. No episode next week. Vegas 8J.
Vacation.
Be back in a couple weeks. Make sure you comment, like, subscribe. Subscribe if you already haven't. Share this shit.
Thanks for tuning in.
AJ and Joe Show. Wow.